Whitney there warming you up. Yeah! It's Thursday night. Are we well, everyone? Yeah, okay. You're all looking at me and you're like, fuck, another American. I got good news, I'm Canadian. Fucking a boo over here. What's that? What's that? You said that. It's not a real country? Okay, it was once we kicked you fuckers out of it. It's got an awkward start to it. Not a real country. I've never had that before. That's what Americans say? I believe you're the expert, apparently, tonight. Okay. This is how it's gonna work. I'm gonna say shit, it's gonna be funny. You're gonna say shit, it's gonna be fucking weird. So for the remainder of the show, do me a favor. Before you say something, just whisper it to your friend next to you. And he's gonna look at it, he's gonna be like, no, don't fucking say that. I do get mistaken for American a lot. I'll teach you a trick right now. The difference, my friend, is that as a Canadian, we just have a few words that they don't. Words like please and thank you come to mind. You guys are still looking at me really weird right now. This is my real voice. Is that what's going on? This is my impression of you guys. As we're talking, like I don't know, every third person of you is looking at me like this. I don't think it's fair that I sound like this to you guys. No, when you guys come to Canada, you know, the real country. When you guys come for a visit, what do people say? They say, oh, what a lovely accent, right? They say, oh, what an intriguing accent. Sometimes they even say, wow, what a sexy accent. Now I ask all of you, does this sound like a fucking sexy accent to anybody? No. No. No, I'm well aware that I sound like a fucking Muppet to you guys right now. I've lived here 7 years. Not once has a woman come up to me and go, excuse me, but is that a Canadian accent I hear? Woof. I don't care. I don't need him anymore. I'm married. My wife came with a cat, too. Who's got a cat? By round of applause. Fucking. Okay, so let's get this straight. There's 50 people in here. One person has a cat. So 2% of the people don't believe that Canada is a country. Which is the same percentage of cat owners. Statistically impossible. Fuck it, let's go with it. The woman who said woo, what's your cat's name?
Oh, God, no.
You know what's so funny about this? Keep in mind that you could fucking lie to me. I'm not gonna make you prove it. What's your cat's Cuddles? Fucking prove it! What the fuck is going on? What's your cat's name?
Smuggles.
Smuggles? I like that name.
She sat here so she could avoid being picked on.
Aww. If you think that asking somebody their cat's name is being picked on, you had a fucking good childhood. What the fuck? Remember that time we went to that comic club and I was bullied? No, I don't. What happened? He asked me my cat's name. And then I answered him. And what did he say? It was a good name. I like Smuggles. My cat's name is Mittens. It's another solid name for a cat. I don't like human names for cats. Because the guy who lives across the street from me has my name for his cat. Yes. So when my cat goes missing, people know I'm looking for a cat, right? Because I'm out there like, Mittens! Where are you, Mittens? Come back to me! Right? But when this guy's cat goes missing, it's awkward, because he's out there like, Dave! Where are you, Dave? Come back to me!
Coming, baby.
Excuse me, have you guys seen Dave? He's like this big. Okay, I feel that joke is funnier than you're letting on right now. They're expensive, too. What's the most you ever paid at the veterinarian for smuggles?
How much have you paid at the vet?
Oh, I paid.
Is someone fucking translating for me? I got 7 lights on me. I have a microphone. What the fuck did he say? It's just the accent. Yeah. Yes. Yes, Canadians are known for the accent that makes no fucking sense. So what's the most you ever paid the veterinarian?
150 euros.
Perfectly, yeah. Yeah, fuck it, euros. Let's do it. Let's be international. Holy fuck. Look, what the fuck is with the glasses? Did they put Vaseline on them tonight? Like, what is going on in this place? All right, I'll take a pint of beer, please. Would you like Vaseline around the edges? Yes. I want to make sure I drop this at an inappropriate moment tonight. 150 is nothing. I brought my cat in for an x-ray. You know how much it costs for my cat to get an x-ray? 200 pounds. Yeah, you know how much it costs for me to get an x-ray? Free. Yeah, so I said, fuck this. When I went for my x-ray, I put my cat right in my jacket. Right before he clicked the picture, I just pulled it out. I'm a thinker. Lockdown sucked as a stand-up comedian. It's horrible. One thing that did happen, though, we celebrated my dad's birthday. My dad turned 90 years old over lockdown, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. It's like 12 of you clapped. The rest of you over here, what, you want me to come back when he's a fucking 100 to impress you? What was that? Okay. Now, at the age of 90, my father is now eligible for medicinal marijuana. Yeah, now you're on board. Fuck off. I got bad news for you. My dad turned it down. Yeah. He said that he... Just so you know, that's how you heckle and get a fucking laugh. Apparently, it's as easy as that. Should we say something at the comedy show tonight? Yeah, when the guy brings up his fucking 90-year-old dad, wanker. Now, some jokes have momentum. And you fucked that one up. It's fine, we'll just go back to the beginning. Yeah, I will, thank you. That's what the beginning is. Fucking, can you translate for her? So good to be here. I'm from Canada, ladies and gentlemen. My dad turned it down because he was worried. I'm gonna finish this fucking joke. My dad turned it down because he was worried that it was a gateway drug. I said, Dad, you're 90. Maybe that's not the gateway you should be worried about. Exactly. Can't believe he got 2. You didn't get it? Can you translate for that guy? See, marijuana is considered a gateway drug. It leads into other drugs. And also the gateway to heaven he should be worried about. You know why? Because my dad's a wanker, that's why. Fucking, I'm going with it now. This was my favorite thing over lockdown, is that the conspiracy theorists all came out. The one that made me laugh the most was the flat earthers. Oh my God, they were hilarious. I found out that apparently 25% of millennials believe this is true. Seems a little fucking high. Kind of weird, considering 2% of the crowd doesn't believe that Canada is a country. 2% of the crowd has a cat. 25% of millennials believe that the world is fucking flat. Now, we used to have this debate a long time ago, and then I think it was something like 1492, and we settled it. See, Columbus got on a boat, and he took off and didn't fall over the earth. And he came back and said, oh, it's round. And in 1493, we all fucking agreed. You know what's so funny, what cracks me up, is that if I did believe the world was flat, I would just keep it to myself. Just, I'd be like, yeah, I believe it's flat, but it sounds fucking insane, so won't mention it to anybody. See, I have a conspiracy theory, too. I got a conspiracy theory. And I'll play it to you guys right now, because I grew up in the 80s. And in the 80s, every single movie or TV show, whenever they go in the jungle, they always end up in quicksand. And somebody ends up dead, right? Now, a round of applause. Has anyone ever lost a loved one to quicksand? No! Somebody booed that. Apparently 2% of the audience does not care for quicksand material. Why would he boo no one dying of quicksand? Boo, I came to fucking see blood tonight! So I Googled it, and it turns out that if you're ever in quicksand, it only comes up to like a meter. And some people have died of it because they've been stuck there and they have no friends to rescue them. Oh, that was harsh? So it turns you don't die of quicksand, you die of being friendless, ladies and gentlemen. So the moral of the story is make a friend. Thank you. This place is fucked up. We get to travel around again, too. And I was in France. What's that? Okay. It's like I'm getting ninja heckled. You say something, I'm like, what's that? Poof. I go to France sometimes, I can do comedy in French, right? I hate the French language because some words are masculine and some words are feminine, and we're just supposed to fucking guess which is which. You say le, they're like, it's a la. I'm like, fuck off, it's a chair. And you know what, France? It's 2021. That chair can be whatever the fuck it wants to be. I like you guys. When 5 people clap, the rest of you don't feel the need to join in. 5 of you clapped, which is 10% of the audience. The other 90% look around like, no, it wasn't worth a clap. I mean, if we joined in, it might be fun. I like traveling around the UK. I like the cities. I like London, Manchester, and Liverpool. All those are cool, man, but the small towns are fucked up here. They are. And you guys give them like these lovely names too. They're called like villages or parish or hamlets. And it's just adorable names for shitholes. Let's admit it, you know? So we're doing a show, and it's a small town in Somerset. It's called Wincanton, if you're familiar with it, right? And we're there doing the show, and there's two guys up front, and they're just getting drunk, and they're just fucking heckling, and they're just causing trouble. And they kept referring to each other as best mates. They kept saying, yeah, I'm here with my best mate. We left the wives at home. We're going to fuck up the show. Now, that doesn't sound weird to you guys, but you didn't see these guys. These guys didn't look like they'd be friends, right? One guy looked like maybe he was an accountant, and the other looked like maybe he was a builder, right? So I stopped the show. I go, you guys don't look like friends. How did you guys meet? And you're only going to hear this answer in a small town in the UK, ladies and gentlemen, right? The builder says 10 years ago, this guy here walked into this very same pub, right? He hit on my missus. I beat the shit out of him. Best mates ever since. What the fuck is that? Do you guys know how I know my best friend? Yeah, we both liked Lego. Yeah, we've been friends for a year now. Sorry as I awkwardly check the time. We're gonna wrap up. It's been wonderful. You didn't let me finish. Remember, come back on Thursday, most of you. This is the last one, sir. We're not doing this again. Everyone has that crazy friend who thought the world was coming to an end. Everyone has a buddy, or they know somebody online, or their Facebook friend. Everyone has one of those. I got my buddy Steve. He said, this is it. The world's coming to an end. I said, you don't believe the world was coming to an end. I said, Steve, if you really thought the world was coming to an end, what would you do? And Steve said he would have sex with anything that moves. And he said, Dave, what would you do? I said, I would stand completely still. I've been David Tsonos. Thank you so much for coming down tonight. Thank you.
David Tsonos. Well, didn't you all go a little bit feral? Right, that's the end of the show.